Behind the Song, requested by
Behind the Music.
Sherry, was it?
Was it Sherry?
I think it was Sherry.
Shit.
Sherry.
He can't remember. Larry.
Well,
Larry.
no, because basically
Sherry.
what happened is somebody asked
Sherry.
about it, and then
I'm gonna
and
find
then
out.
I said, right,
I
pick
think
the
it was.
song,
I think it was.
and I
Sherry.
think Sherry said, people like us, and I went, that's it, you said
Wait
it, we're on
there.
it. So anyway,
It was Sherry.
it was Sherry.
It was Sherry.
See?
We said Sherry. I said Sherry. You just floundered.
I didn't.
Me and Steve said definitely
I
Sherry.
was confident,
Anyway.
but you know, I just have to know all the info, so I wanted one of you to like, you know, come up with the goods for once.
But yeah, so the behind the song.
So yeah, so back to the beginning. So yeah, we'd when we were young was done, finished, released. I think.
Yeah.
I can't remember, released, and then we didn't have any other songs at the time for Last Arcade.
Yeah.
We didn't have any, because we hadn't written any purposely. We hadn't tried to, and then you come in with a piece of music, Steve. The din 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 din.
I had the
it was like
chorus
the intro, wasn't it? The chorus
just a
loop
loop.
and the intro, yeah.
Just a 4-bar loop.
And you did also have people like us. You said
that
that
line,
I
yeah.
bought a title. People
I
like
didn't have
us.
the lines in between.
Yeah.
No.
I had a melody.
Yeah, you had
People
the-
like us, bum 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 bum. People like us, do do
Yeah,
do.
that's right.
Because I remember initially as well. You're saying people like us too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't want it because I think it's 4 times.
Yeah.
And Paul was like, we need to change that line. It
Yeah.
needs to be something else. People like us, something else.
Yeah.
People like us. But I was like,
Yeah.
no, because every line in between
Yeah,
is
'cause-
going to be explaining.
yeah, we didn't have them in between.
We
lines,
didn't have
did
them
we,
in
at the
between. We didn't have
beginning.
them in
Yeah.
between.
Yeah, I remember that, and I also remember going. The syllable isn't nice to sing. People.
People like us.
And I even remember that in recording, ringing you saying there's something wrong with that people because it sounds like there's a sibilance to it, like it sounded all the time, but there was no way to fix it because it's just an awkward word.
That was
isn't
the
it?
word, yeah.
Yeah, it's just an awkward word, but it's actually people like us is a great statement. And I still haven't got me Frankie Goes to Hollywood t-shirts, people like us, which
Oh yeah, you wanted that.
which I
didn't you?
wanted.
Yeah.
You know,
Just
so we
just
want one
people
of
like
them.
us.
Tell Steve,
Okay.
we all want one of them, don't
Yeah,
we?
of
People
course.
like us t-shirts and Frankie Goes to Hollywood, relaxed style. Yeah, good idea. Yeah. So back to the song. So yeah, Steve brought that in. We worked on that. We got the loop of the chorus, and then we had to write the verses and
Well, no, so what we did is we slowly worked out the in-between lines.
yeah,
I say we, me and Steve.
yeah,
Paul said yes or no,
yeah.
and me and Steve worked out the lyrics
Yeah.
in the gaps. But it was very quickly like we
So everything you hear on the song is signed off by me, basically.
It's like he's the boss. The boss of the lyrics. We just
Yeah.
make them up.
Yeah.
No, yes, no.
Yeah.
Behind the song,
It's behind the couch.
Oh shit, staring at you.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
He is. But yeah, so we very quickly had an understanding about what it was going to be about, and it was talking about, you know, when you say people like us, it's like the people who are having a hard time, it's like the people who've been bullied, it's the people who sometimes they're not having a great life. They need, you know,
there was someone in Steve's work in Sony, and we thought we'd write it about them. That was what.
Was there? That's not true. Paul's just making shit up. Paul's just making shit up.
It is true. We never wrote it about them, but
No.
yeah.
Anyway. No, so it was very much like, you know, the outcasts, the people who have a hard time, the people who haven't got much, the people who need support, the people, you know, we've all been in those positions at times in our lives where you feel like you're on your own, or you feel like things aren't going right, or things have gone, you know, it's you against the world. And so it was very much like we quickly get cottoned on, like, let's craft the chorus around it being, what is the words of the chorus? I don't remember now. People like us, we've got each other.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that
don't need nobody.
Sorry, I'm slightly wrong there. It was a tale of two people in that situation. It was like a couple who are, you know, they're in a situation where like the world's against them. It's just those two. We're in it together. Doesn't matter what the world think. We've got each other, and that was kind of the story.
Yeah, it was them in their own little bubble.
Yeah.
And they were saying, don't worry about anything outside of that bubble.
With us.
It's us.
Yeah. But then it was also trying to show the difficulties within that relationship then as well. Because at some point I think we talk about the knives coming out and stuff, and like
Yeah, that was in the middle eight. The middle eight came well later.
Yeah.
So that
We
was
tried
one of the
about
last
three.
thing. Yeah, we had lots of different middle eights.
yeah.
And we eventually settled on one that just came out the blue.
Yeah.
Inspired Michael Jackson inspired.
Well, no,
Yeah.
it wasn't Michael Jackson style. Steve was doing the vocal on it, and then he kept doing it, and it kept sounding a bit Michael Jackson. And so then we're going, do it a bit more like that, Steve.
Yeah, just lean into the Michael Jackson, yeah.
Do it really like Michael Jackson. And then he was like this. We're like, yeah, that's the one.
I know, yeah.
That's it.
I think, do you know a good idea would be when we do these behind the songs is probably to have the lyrics up and to have like
can get them
and have the guitar up, you know, so we know we
get them
can
up.
talk about it and remember
Use-
I can't remember the lyrics or
I can
anything
get
about
the
it.
lyrics up. I can get the lyrics
But
up.
I remember, Steve, do you remember? So I think we'd worked on the verse and I don't think we had a bridge. I can't remember. I remember saying we need to separate this bridge from the chorus. The bridge has got to do something so that the chorus, because that people are people. I just kept going on about that.
You kept going on about that, yeah.
And I think I do some like falsetto thing or a gimmick. There's a gimmick in there that's not a great piece of the song, but it was just something enough to change people like or
yeah,
something like it's
switched,
like
I remember we switched something up. Yeah.
I think I was saying like a you know, like that near 99 red balloons. Na, 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 na. I had that in my head. Not like the song, but I just had that in my head. It does like a gimmick before the chorus. It's like a little.
You.
That was it. That's it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was it.
Vocal lick.
Yeah. That was it.
Yeah.
Just like
a melodic lick that was
something
not,
to
it's
just
not,
like to introduce the chorus. Yeah, that was it. Yeah. Boom. So yeah. Yeah.
Also,
So
we were talking about remember another, like, it wasn't like inspired by the song, but there was a reference to it with Paul Young, Common People.
Oh, yeah.
Common People. We were talking about that song, like about the message, what it's about. You know, like we're just regular people, just trying to make our way in the world. Let's just write something in that vein. But yeah, pass that guitar. Let's see if I can remember what the chorus is.
it's in A, E, F sharp minor. Each other, don't need nobody. F sharp minor.
People like us. People like us.
It's automatic.
People like us.
They'll never tear us apart.
Yeah. So yeah, it was, we were trying to add like them little the you in the bridge and the
I think it's quite a serious song when you strip it down, listen to the lyrics. So I think something like that just give it a little bit of
it kind of softens
the
pop
blow.
elements.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a bit of
pop
pop
elements.
elements, yeah.
Pop elements into
And
it.
originally, which I don't think we ever used in the actual track, but originally, if you remember, Steve, you sampled
Steve Vogel.
Oh, yeah,
that's still in
yeah.
it, that's still in it, yeah. We
Yeah,
sampled it into a little.
Yeah,
So
it's
that
on-
was
it's
just
on
the
the
outro.
outro, yeah.
Yeah, so Steve sang something,
Yeah.
and in the end I just took one bit of it,
Yeah.
and then
Put
put
it onto a key,
put it onto the keyboard and played it. Da, 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 da. So it had that sort of 80s sample sound.
Ferris Bueller.
Ferris Bueller, yeah.
Yeah, what was the middle eight?
That's the actual, the session. That's it, this is the actual.
So we got
Sorry, yeah.
got the music.
That's just me singing absolute tune. I don't even know whether
Just like
probably the melody, but not the
no bridge.
no bridge.
Didn't have the
Well,
bridge,
it's just
yeah.
a loop in it, just a loop.
So we just looped that and then just sang over it. Chorus.
So there you go, there's a melody hook there that ends up in the
So
song.
that was July 20th,
1965.
2020.
2020.
5 years
July
ago,
20th.
over 5
Over
years
5
ago.
years.
I was writing like,
The middle eight.
of COVID.
So the middle eight, if this is the middle eight, I'll press play now, let's just see if it's the right one.
Nice, come on.
Oh, we're late there, yeah, we changed that, yeah. So, the interesting part of that is the middle 8 was June the 15th, 2021.
Wow.
1 year later.
Took our time, that one.
A year for the middle 8.
A year? Wow.
That's nuts, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, behind the song, some good interesting stuff here.
Hey folks, hope you enjoyed that. If you did, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and follow us on YouTube. And if you'd like to see these videos live as we do them every week, we have a Patreon. Sign up at patreon.com/thelast arcade or hit the link below. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
See you later.